Welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. I'm Jennifer Felten. I'm joined by my friend Brandon Fetter. Hi, Brandon.
Hey.
Brandon's a financial planner. One of the things that as a parent I struggled with was teaching my children financial literacy and making sure that they could understand. My daughter was at one point, we were talking and we were complaining, to be honest, about an electric bill. And my daughter said, "What's a bill?" Like the concept of a bill and that you would actually have to pay for services didn't even, you assume it's all there, right? So as a parent, or I wish, right? As a parent, right, how do you have that conversation? And what are the best tools a parent can give their child to prep them for being an adult and being out there managing their finances?
I think it's important to start early, and make it a game. I've heard stories where parents will take their kids grocery shopping with a particular budget and a shopping list, right? And trying to get what they need under that budget.
Right.
And that way they can learn the value of $1 and the cost of a box of cereal.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's important to early on teach the difference between what an asset is and a liability. And in everyday life, test them on the examples. That car driving by, is that an asset or a liability?
Right.
Why?
Probably both.
Probably both, depending on if it's a classic Mustang or something. Ultimately, once the kids are at a mature enough age, I think it's imperative for the parents to show their financial plan.
Yes.
Because the best way to teach is to lead by example, right? So if you've done the adequate amount of planning and investing and things like that, it's important to show them, and then that'll allow them the opportunity to strive towards similar.
Right. Well, and talking about these things, right? And then giving them tools. I really like that. With my daughter, when she went off to college, I gave her a budget, and I gave her $1,000 a month. She had a full ride to college, so it helped.
That helped
But then I said, if you want to fly home, if you want to go to the movies, if you want to go to a concert, that's the funds you have. Don't call me every 2 weeks and ask me to Venmo you, another $20, right? So giving them, a resource, but then helping them figure out how to do it themselves and put the systems in place, really valuable.
You can only handhold so long, so it's like, okay, you go figure it. I've taught you enough. Go make some mistakes and learn.
You want them to do that,
of course,
right? Within a framework where you can buffer it at first. Whether it's staying out at night or, going out with friends, building those systems and learning how to manage that so that they can launch and truly learn how to be their own people and not live in your basement for the rest of their life.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes. Well, I know you have a little one, so I'm sure you're thinking about this.
Sure, right? Yeah. And the biggest expense that I see young people is just eating out because it's convenient. So convenience, but at a cost. So learning those tools to just do things the good old-fashioned way because it's the cheapest way and it's the easiest way to establish and maintain a budget too. Right.
Yeah. Well, we talk about the Starbucks culture all the time, right?
Of course.
And you can make, how much does it cost to make a cup of coffee, right? 10 cents?
Probably.
But we pay $5-6 for a cup of coffee, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's something, if you're planning that, then there needs to be an offset of managing that in another way.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So, well, hopefully you guys are all ready to go as parents. We've solved all your parental financial problems. If not, and you need to talk to Brandon, how can they reach out to you?
You can reach me at my website, brandonfetter@nm.com.
Perfect. Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Conversations with My Real Friends. We'll see you soon.